Ain't nothing wrong with you, just remember you're special. Feeling hopeless and alone, just remember there's always God there to be there to help you. Put in effort, make mistakes, no one on this earth is perfect. Trials and tribulations both in life are guaranteed, but in the end it's all worth it. I'm hoping and I'm praying this is something relatable and the words are beneficial when someone out there can understand what I'm saying. Mind, muscle, motivation. Let's stop playing. Share it with the nation. What it do? What's going on, everybody? It's mind, muscle, motivation, correction, mind, muscle, spirit, mind, muscle, spirit, motivation, mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Hold on, your boy got to get right. I'm trying to be professional as I can, people. Bear with me. Mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's get these videos out. And if you are looking for the muscle motivation of the channel, feel free to look at the shorts that I've made throughout the years at home, at the gym, football, whatever. Check those out. They are there. So check them out. Don't just watch, listen, because there is something to listen to. Let me slow down. There is something to listen to with those videos. And today, we are still diving into the mind, into the mental motivation of life. What gets us going, what will keep us going. Today is the truth about confidence and how to build it, how it can help you, how you can sustain it every single day. Now listen here, I don't care what anybody says. Confidence isn't something that you have, something that you were born with. It's built. It's something that you maintain. It's something that you sustain. It's something that you see, you watch, and then you create for your life. And we all have confidence in different areas and different ways, and we all build it with different things every single day. Now, I can only speak for me. So for me, it's the small wins every single day, the very small wins. It's not working out. It's not physicality. It's the small wins every single day that help me have confidence. And it all starts in the morning, not pressing that snooze button. Boy, don't you hate it? We all do. Don't you hate it? We all do. The biggest loss for me is pressing the snooze button. You know what? Hold on. The biggest loss for me is getting up, but you're still laying in bed, and instead of getting up, you wake up just to scroll, to check up on that person who you're highly influenced by, or to check your DMs, to check your mail and checking messages and doing everything but getting out of bed and attacking the day. So for me, when I wake up to my alarm and instead I get up, or instead of getting up, I lay in bed and I'm scrolling, that is the biggest loss for me. And that annoys me to the utmost because I'm negotiating with myself. I wake up early. This is how it goes. Let me paint a picture for you. This is how it goes for me. When I don't win in the morning right away, when I don't build my confidence right away, this is let me paint a picture for you. Okay. So 2:15, that's my alarm. I get up and I'm awake. I'm awake, people. Y'all gotta understand me. Okay. I'm awake, right? I wake up to that 2:15 alarm. But I'm laying in bed and I'm scrolling. Instead of getting up, I'm laying in bed. I'm already awake, okay? I'm awake at 2:15, okay? But instead I'm scrolling. The shit it annoys me. Excuse my language. But that annoys me. There's no confidence in that. I don't care how much notifications I have. I don't care how much likes, subscribers, or new followers. I don't care. That's not going to give me confidence. I'm not getting anything out of that except for a little bit of a dopamine effect. That's all. That's all there is. That's not going to build me confidence. So instead, let me paint you a different picture. 2:15, my alarm goes off. I get up. I'm not pressing no snooze button. I get up, and along with that waking up, making my bed. So getting up on time and making my bed. Those are the first two wins. The first two small wins of the day for me. The two small wins of the day for me. Waking up on time and making my bed. Waking up to look at a made bed, it just looks good to me. I cannot walk out of that door, and I hate using the word can't, but I will not allow myself to walk out of my bedroom door to an unmade bed. And I don't know how long it's been that way, but for the better half of my life, it's been that way. I have to make my bed. It just looks nice. And it's a win for me. I used to absolutely hate it. I used to. But if you think about it, I don't care how big of a bed you have. Even if you don't make your bed or fold up your sheets, you can just fold it, put it in a little square and throw it on your bed. And nicely throw your pillowcases and your pillows or whatever you have on your bed, just to nicely throw it somewhere to where it looks presentable. It only takes you like 2-3 minutes. You really don't have 2-3 minutes, especially when you wake up early. You don't have 2 or 3 minutes to do that. Come on now. Come on now. Let's be honest here. So those are the first two wins, okay? And again, they're small wins. Then you wake up to the coffee, you wake up to working out. The point that I'm trying to make is the small wins that give us confidence. It all depends on how you look at it too. The small wins that you hate and even the small wins that you love. Those are the biggest startups for building your confidence. It doesn't have to be the goals that you've been trying to do for years. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be the big things that give you confidence. It's always the small things, because the small things, they build up. They build up, and in time, those small wins, they're stacked up on each other. And then you can look back on the day and realize how much wins that you actually had, that you actually created, and that you actually earned. Those small wins. The big wins, they can be like two or three. But if you have those small wins, again, they're stacks. They're stacks. It's like having $1,000 in ones. Boy, you know how much stacks that is, boy. And I hadn't even seen it, but I don't have to see it to know that $1,000 in ones, bruh. Oh Lord, have mercy. I'm gonna see it one day. It's getting me excited, and I hadn't even seen it. I hadn't even had it, but I know those small wins. And every day it's a battle, but every day you got to keep fighting. And those small wins, they can be the same one. They can be the same ones every single day. It doesn't matter, people. It's all about maintaining, sustaining, keeping it there. And after a while, before you know it, those small wins, they're there. But people, we gotta pat ourselves on the back every now and then. We gotta know that we're winning. We have to remember that we're winning those small wins to have confidence. Because a lot of times we're winning in life. We don't give ourselves enough time to know. And I'm not saying to dwell in your wins. I'm not encouraging you to have a win and to live in it, because you can do all those things one day, and then the next day you can be like, "Oh, I won yesterday. I give myself an A plus, and today we can lay off a little bit. We can chill, we can relax, because we had all those wins yesterday. So today we can lose a little bit. F that. F that. First off, I don't believe that you can lose in life. There's only wins, and then there's days that you learn. So first off, let me tell you something. First off, you can have that confidence by realizing in life that there's no losses. There's only wins, and then there's learnings and there's teachings. So don't let those what you perceive as losses make you lose your confidence, because it's not true. It's not true at all. Losses in life are only what we think and what we tell ourselves are actual losses. But you have to know what an actual loss is. Okay? So let's go ahead and get that right off the bat. So let me slow it down a little bit. Again, confidence isn't something that we're born with. It's something that we build. It's something that we create throughout time. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that a lot of people are spoon fed right from the jump. But I also know that even those who in life start off with that head start, you see it in TV shows, okay? Let me slow it down. You see it in TV shows, people who are spoon fed. I'm not knocking them at all, because I would want my son to be spoon fed. That's why I'm trying to do everything I can for him to have a head start. I don't want him to have to catch up. But you see it in TV shows, the kids that are well off. I'm not going to say all the other words, preppy, rich, famous, spoiled. No. The kids that are well off, they get made fun of, and then they're ashamed. They feel ashamed for having that head start. But how do you teach a kid with a head start to keep their head up and to be proud of their parents' hard work that are passed down to them? But the point I'm trying to make is that even kids who have a head start, they don't know that they actually have a head start because of the kids that make fun of them for it. They know the kids that are making fun of them, they know that they have a head start, but the kids who actually have a head start that are being picked on, they don't realize that they have a head start because they're being made fun of for it. So even even those who have that head start that are in front of the kids who have to, work to get to where they're at. The point I'm trying to make is that you're not born with confidence. You're not born with it. You have to actually realize what confidence is. And I absolutely believe that you don't know what confidence is until you work to get it. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter if you're rich or famous. You still can be a shell of yourself, and you still don't actually have confidence. You can be good at something. It doesn't mean you're confident. And I say that through experience. I've always been strong. It's in my DNA. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm really not. It's in my DNA. My uncles, they were built. They were bodybuilders. They had bodies of bodybuilders. And I like to think that both of my parents are good looking people. And I like to think that I'm a good looking person, but it doesn't mean that I'm walking around with my head up high and my chest out. And I could, but I don't. And I love that I don't, because I have modesty. I have modest confidence. I don't brag about stuff that I'm good at. I don't tell people what I'm doing even when I'm succeeding, because I have that modest, quiet, silent confidence. And I think that's the best confidence. The confidence that's silent. The confident person who doesn't have to go in a room and yell and make all this noise and have to be liked. I think the most confident people are the ones that don't have to show it. I don't have to brag about what I've done. I don't have to tell you what I'm good at. I don't have to tell you what another person said. I don't have to talk to show you I'm confident. I love the people who have such an aura about them that they can walk into a room and people know they're there. I love that confidence. I love it. So if you're a quiet person and you're great and you're better than, okay, let's just talk about sports. And if you're quiet about it and you know you're dominating, you know you're the strongest and the fastest, and you're not going around saying, I'm the strongest, I'm the fastest, I'm better than you. If you have that type of confidence where you're still working, you're still in your mind, you're still not the best. You're still not the strongest. You're still not the fastest. And you're still working. You're still trying to get better. Even though you're better than everybody else, even though you know that there's room for improvement, if you have that type of confidence, boy, let me tell you, I don't know if you're ever going to be stopped. And if you are, it's going to be a while before you are stopped. Now, don't get me wrong. There's always somebody out there who's climbing that mountain, even though you're at the top. There's always someone out there who's looking at you and they're trying to get to where you're at. Now you gotta humble yourself, okay? If you fit the shoes and a lot of the descriptions that I described, if you already make your bed, and if you already get up on time, there's always someone out there who's trying to get to that level. So humble yourself, okay? Okay, you humble yourself, all right? You have to stay humble with your confidence too. And that's how you keep it in time. Because you can build your confidence. You can do a lot of the things that you want to succeed at. You can be a great basketball, you can football, you can be a great athlete, you can be a handsome a man or a beautiful woman. But if you don't keep yourself up to par, you're gonna fall off. And then I don't mean to laugh, but you're gonna fall off, and then here comes the insecurities. Why is it that the person who should be confident is the most insecure? Why is it? Because of what I just said. Comparison is the thief of joy, damn it. So first off, another thing that I should have mentioned several minutes ago, don't compare yourself. That's what's going to keep you from having confidence. Stop comparing yourself to people, okay? And this fits all age descriptions. It's not just for my youngins who may come across this channel. It's for all age groups. Don't compare yourself, okay? Please. Don't compare yourself to anybody who may be in the same career, who may do the same things as you. Stay in your lane. Keep that tunnel vision that I always speak about, okay? You can laugh, you can smile, you can have fun. Just don't compare yourself. Get yourself off of social media every now and then. Stay influenced, okay? Stay influenced, but don't compare yourself. And I know sometimes we do it naturally, but if you know you're doing it, and if it's causing you to feel a way you don't want to feel, and you know for a fact that you're losing that confidence that you had by comparing yourself, that's your sign to stop. That's your sign to stop. And again, people, I'm speaking off of experience. What's going on with you? I'm making a video, buddy.
I'll bring the hat.
Huh?
I'll bring a hat for me.
Okay, I'll do it in a minute.
No.
Huh? I'll do it in a minute. Go ahead and take it.
Okay.
You need to put your shirt back on. That's the little one walking up in here. Every time he knows I'm making a video, he comes in here. I'll be out in a minute. Every time. He ain't slick. But yeah.
I'll keep the door open.
No, close it.
I'll keep the door open.
I'll be out in a minute. Close it.
Seconds?
Yeah, leave it like that. I apologize, guys. I'm trying to be as professional as I possibly can, but I have a 3-year-old, okay? I mean, these things happen. But don't compare yourself. You wake up on time. Wake up on time. I'm telling you, if you win the morning, you win the day. And what I've done over time is I told myself that the morning belongs to me. Waking up, and as I've told you guys, I have a job that requires some kind of physical strength. It requires you to be in some kind of physical shape. So when I wake up in the morning and I wake up on time and I work out before I work out all day pretty much. That gives me confidence. It gives me confidence for my job. It gives me confidence in myself. So if I wake up on time and I wake up even before my alarm goes off, that's the best feeling for me. But I wake up early as it is. I mean, I don't know if I should wake up earlier than 2:15, but let's say I have my alarm set at 3 and I still wake up before 3, that right there gives me confidence too because I tell myself, if I really was tired, I wouldn't be waking up before my alarm goes off anyway. I would wake up late if I was really tired. So you wake up on time and you fix your bed, you eat your breakfast, you work out, you do all these they're all little wins. They're all small wins, but you have to know that they are actual wins. So hopefully by me telling you that those can be wins, depending on how you perceive them, hopefully you're a person who has a bunch of wins. I'm talking about a bunch. You wake up, you have a clean house, you have your clothes set out before work, you have your meals prepped. Boy, they're wins. They are wins. And I hope you're not a person who you're such a robot and you do those things, but they're just you do it out of habit. You can have a lot of small successful habits, just like you can have a lot of small detrimental habits. You can have a lot of habits that work against you too, but you can also have a lot of habits that work for you and that work with you and that'll get you to being a successful person in time. I really hope that there's a lot of young people who see this channel because you can start off in life having a bunch of small wins. You don't have to learn later in life that you can have small wins. You can know that small wins do exist because I know that in this day and age, we all want that instant gratification. We all want that instant success, but it doesn't happen overnight, people. It just doesn't. I don't care who you are. Like I said, you can be a person who's spoon fed, but you have to know that you're spoon fed from the hard work that was, done before you. So like I said, you got to humble yourself and you got to know that nothing in life happens for free. There's always some kind of sacrifice. There's always some kind of work done behind the scenes that we don't know about. So know that your confidence is built. It's not something that you're born with. It's not. Success may be something that you're born with, but again, it's through the work from the generations before you, from your parents, from your parents' parents. It goes down the line. But hopefully, I genuinely pray, because a lot of us were such creative, talented people, and we still don't have confidence in ourselves. And it's always through other people who see the confidence in us that we don't see. And that's a shame. But small wins, they add up. So look in the mirror and be able to say you are a talented person. Look in the mirror and be able to say that good things are supposed to happen to you, because they are. They are. You don't have to keep working in life and not see that you're winning in life. Okay? You got a roof over your head, you got clothes on your back, you're supporting, providing for your family, and between those lines, you're doing something for yourself. You're winning. You are winning. You don't have to be on TV. You don't have to be able to sing. You don't have to be an athlete. You have all different types of talent. Just be able to see it. And to be able to see it, you got to stop looking at other people all the time. Stop looking around at other people and what they're doing all the time. And be able to sit in a room and be able to see things that you've done. Be able to look at books that you've read and drawings that you have, or if you are a singer and you sound good, be able to look in the mirror and say you sound good. I mean, you just gotta focus. You gotta focus. Focus on yourself from time to time. Every once in a while, focus on yourself. So my little one, he's in there making all that noise. If you didn't hear it, I'm telling you. But this is mind, muscle, spirit motivation. hopefully you like the channel. Hopefully you're getting something out of it. Hopefully these suggestions you're making it a part of your life every once in a while, and maybe something I said will stick to you, and you can implement it into your life. But until next time, again, this is Mind, Muscle, Spirit Motivation. Like, share, subscribe, and we're gonna keep on pushing these videos out, and um, we're gonna keep on trying to get better. That's what it's all about. You live to learn, you learn to live. And if you're not trying to get better, what are you doing? What are you doing if you're not trying to get better? So this is what it's all about. I'm just trying to help you get better. I'm trying to push out different suggestions and ideas you can try to make part of your life. That's what it's all about. So until next time, we out here. Peace.